What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me. For those of you who don't know, my name is Samson, and in today's video, since you guys like the review of my new pistol that I got so much, the FNX 45, I'll put a link to that video in the description. I am going to do a quick review, more so shootout of my shotgun. This is my 12 gauge Silver Eagle shotgun. It is an AR style shotgun. Absolutely love and hate this gun at the same time. It is a very, very powerful gun as far as firing goes. I know that whenever I shoot it, my shoulder is very, very sore afterwards, as well as one thing I do hate about it is that it does tend to get jammed sometimes. However, I really do enjoy this style of shotgun. It was not cheap by any means, but for today's video, we're gonna fire some rounds out of it. I have a few different style rounds. I got some some double aught buck, 12 gauge, as well as I believe I also have some triple aught buck in here as well. Yep, some triple aught buck in here as well, and I may have a slug or two. However, we are going to, yep, and here's the slug. And so we're gonna fire some rounds out of this gun. I'm gonna try to set them up so that you guys can tell which rounds are the double aught buck, which rounds may be the triple aught buck, and which rounds may be the slug. And so I'm going to load in the slugs first. And like I said, guys, anytime I shoot this gun, my shoulder is dead afterwards. So I'm gonna load in the slugs first, which means they will be the last rounds that get fired out. And then I'm loading in the double aught buck. These are federal double aught buck shells. I could have went with something a little bit more renowned. However, this gun ammo is very expensive, and so I was not necessarily too picky about what I decided to get. And the triple aught buck is going to be the first one that we shoot out of the gun. So I hope you guys like the video. Just again for reference, the triple aught buck is the first one. Then it's going to be a bunch of double aught buck, and then I think 4 slugs at the very end. So we'll see if there's a difference in kick and how they actually feel for somebody versus just them all feeling the same. We can see if we can tell the difference between the three types of shells. And just so we're good, let me make sure I set the camera up for you guys so you can see. We are firing at the orange little target that's down there. Now, it might be a little bit hard to hit on a shotgun. However, we're gonna do our best. It does have sights. I'm not sure if these sights are zeroed in or not, but we will see. So let me make sure that the camera angle is right, and I will get right back with you guys. I also had to go back and make sure that I had my ear protection. Whenever you are firing firearms, do your best to try to protect yourself as much as possible. Hearing is a very important asset for you to have, and so that's not something that you want to necessarily play with or damage at all, because you can't get it back. So the first set of shots we're going to do with the first round is going to be from this back point of view. That way that you guys can see if I'm actually a good shot or not, which I am not going to lie. It's probably going to be a little bit difficult to hit the target. However, I'm going to do my best. And then the second round of shots that we're going to do, I'm going to have you guys set up from the side so that you can see how much recoil the gun actually has. All right, safety off. See, that's one thing I hate about this gun is that it does tend to get jammed a lot. So sometimes it doesn't put one in the chamber after you fire it. And so that's one thing that I definitely do not like about it. However, I did hit the target on the first try, so we're gonna keep going. Let me make sure we good. I know that the target ain't up no more, but we're gonna try to make sure this last one good. All right, you can see we are done. So, all right, let's go pick up the shells. We run out there and take a look so you guys can see how I did. All right, guys, coming up to the target, you can see we do have a lot of entry holes on the actual wood itself. As for the target we were shooting, you can see it did dig a hole into the ground a little bit. And I did get a lot of shots on the board. These old rusted out ones are older shots from me firing at it. However, you can see there are a lot of places that I did hit from. I don't know how far this distance is. Might be about 50 yards. So yeah, not too bad. We're gonna go do a side. We're gonna go do a side view so that you guys can see how much recoil the gun actually has, and we'll be right back. All right, guys. So you won't be able to see if I actually hit the target on this one. Hopefully, you'll be able to hear it. But we are going to use our last round of, I believe these extended mags hold like 10 shells. Even though you have double out buck, triple out buck, and so on, you do have different amounts of pellets that are in the gun that are in the actual shells that can also determine how much kick each round may have. And so I know with this one, I have a mix of 1¼ ounce shells, and I also have some 9 pellet double out buck shells. These are not federal, however, and so they may have a little bit of a different feel to them than the federals had. And but in this, like I said, in this one, you guys should be able to see me actually going in and being able to tell how much recoil this gun actually has. That's the one thing I do hate about these shells, is they are hard to load up into this extended mag whenever that spring gets real compressed, which one of the reasons it might not reload as quick as it should could be because the spring is not shooting the actual shells in there as fast as or as hard as it probably should be. These are aftermarket extended clips, so you might run into that type of stuff whenever you're using them. Alrighty. All right, so we are ready to fire. Let's do it. My shoulder is already extremely sore. So we are going to see if we can hit the target. Woo. Hey. Woo-wee. Now, we did have some that almost got like stuck. So we're gonna load these up, try to go ahead and finish them out. I think it was only 3. I had to go back and look at the video, but I think it was only 3, these 3 right here. Luckily, they don't have any type of dirt or anything on them from just dropping on the ground. So we should be good to go ahead, load these up, and see what we can do. All right, how about we go get this last 3 rounds. This is agony, I'm telling you. Okay. We will load this last one in a second. I don't know, these shells always seem to do that. I'm not entirely sure why. It could be the gun. However, I don't necessarily think that it is the gun. Last round, finally. Like I said, love and hate this gun at the same time. Anytime I do shoot it, it is an absolute blast, but it's also very, very painful. I do have an AK-47, AR-15, as well as my FN that I reviewed that I'm going to bring to the channel to show you guys. So please like, comment, subscribe. If you guys would like to see more gun content, definitely let me know. Just a little bit more about this one. Like I said, it does have the sights on it. I'm not going to touch the barrel. It might be hot, but it does have this air brake on it that screws onto the end, so the barrel is threaded. Very, very nice grips. It does have an adjustable, I guess, cheek rest, you could say. And like I said, it's overall pretty decently made gun. Don't really have any issues with it for the most part, aside from the fact that it jams up. So who knows, this might be a gun that I eventually in the future either sell or just sort of try to get something that's a little bit different. But like, comment, subscribe. Let me know anything else you guys would like to see, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.